So folks, I'm just wearing a stethoscope today because I get to pretend to be a doctor. This is my grandbaby, my granddaughter, Liv, and of course my daughter and her husband, my son. How old are we now? Just past 2 weeks?
We'll be 2 weeks on Saturday.
Almost 2 weeks. And yeah, so I don't diagnose or treat, I just inform. And, as a former pediatrician who's now retired, I still get to play with my own grandbaby, so this is kind of fun. So I get to do a little newborn check, if you will, as I might have done in the past as a pediatrician. I'm now retired and just get to play with my granddaughter. Hi. Since you have your diaper off, you just got changed after being weighed, we're checking hips to see if they'll click or clunk, and they are great. They don't click or clunk at all. We're going to check femoral pulses. Perfect. Nice strong pulse. So we'll get your diaper back on. You're so mellow. Yeah, so that fell off, right? Probably a couple days ago. You can get a Q-tip and clean that up if you like. So that's just dried blood there.
You can kind of go around it with
And when you do that, you might get some fresh blood, but it's all looking great.
Okay.
Not to worry about it. So hi there. Let's see how that
tongue
tongue's doing. No, it's all right. Oh, that tongue is better. Quite a bit better.
Can I see?
Yeah. You can get closer if you want. And let's see here. See, that tongue's lifting up.
Good job, Aja. Have a lot of moms do that.
Yeah, that's awesome weight gain. You're making plenty of milk. The tongue's working better. The latch was good. We've got a perfect baby here. Oh my goodness, you're just so beautiful. That's a very common birthmark, right? Right back there. Okay. That's the stork bite they talk about. You know, the stork delivered the baby like this.
Huh.
How would they do that easier?
Yeah.
May not have got as cute a baby though.
Hi there, I see you. I do. Is that a smile?
Hips were good.
I think I saw a smile. Was that a smile?
No dimple on the bottom.
Hi. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's another little birthmark.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think you saw that. I wanted you to check
that was
this
fine.
one.
Sweet.
It's fine. So just a couple little birthmarks, so we'll always know it's you. And there's that one on the eyes too, a little bit there, above the eyes. I'm not sure.
Almost looks like just a little bit of bruising.
Normal bruising. Time will tell. If it doesn't go away, it's a birthmark. Otherwise, yeah.
Ever need eyeshadow?
Yeah. Whoops. I was poking and prodding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna waste a lot of milk.
And the other thing too is that, we've kept her so much flatter
Flatter
than she
than
should
normal.
have been this whole time. It's just gonna cause everything to come up. But she ate so well, now she probably lays less.
So just for fun, I'm gonna look in the eyes. Bless you. Yeah, we've got
Has
normal.
she been sneezing much?
Got normal red reflexes.
But she's clearing out all that.
So she's perfect. You're perfect. Yes, you are. Okay.
I'm gonna check head turn. Take some up.
So right now the head was more to the sternum, headed that way, right? Able to go that way. So I'm just seeing if the head can roll both ways, just passively. Can you go that way? Not
So
bad.
what you're looking for is tension.
Yeah, I mean that's more tense right there. It's still pretty tense there too.
Yep.
But that's pretty good movement both ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So pediatricians, we've been trained to say that babies need to be on a hard, we call it firm surface, because we don't want babies to smother. Like, let's just say they were to roll over and then they would smother if it was a very soft surface that would just wrap around their nose and mouth. But I think we've gone too far and we're putting babies on a rock hard surface, and they can't get comfortable. And their heads are getting flat, so they're turning to try to avoid the discomfort. And they usually end up turning one way more than the other. And so that's where we found this little pillow to be super helpful at just keeping the head and keeping the baby comfortable. But the mattress itself, you can get a 1-inch foam and just cut it to fit the mattress that you have, and that will provide that little bit of comfort. They're not going to smother if they roll over onto that. If you think about it, there is space between nose and mouth for air to flow. You can feel the spine between your fingers. That way you know you're on the right spot.
Either side of the vertebrae.
There's the spinous processes run right down the middle. And
What you doing?
with just a little gentle push, you're feeling she's actually doing really well.
She's doing really well.
Way better, different than last time. I'm feeling a little tightness right there. Different. So you might just sort of spend a little more time on a tight spot.
A few seconds and then move around. You don't want to
keep
stay
moving.
on one spot on a
Then
baby
just
too
keep
much.
moving.
It's kind of like
work
if you
on
get-
both sides, so there's symmetry, but you kind of work on that spot a little bit more. That might have that extra tightness. You're so sweet.
So how do you know if they're liking the massage?
They're not crying. They're content. And as they get older, they actually push into your hand because they want more pressure. So then you know it's good. But yeah, this is
They'll talk
a
to
very
you.
content baby.
Yeah, they'll talk to you.
Start cooing here pretty soon.
And again, massage, I always like to have the head a little bit elevated and on something kind of softer. It's doing good.
Yeah.
Let's let Grandpa do a massage.
Yeah, a little grandpa massage. Get up around the shoulders. Hi.
To check her shoulders, you can roll her on her back. And then what he can do, or parents can do, if you're concerned kind of about that shoulder, he can pull up on the arms a little bit when she's laying flat. And if one side pulls back real hard, that can be that scapula is sitting back or tighter. And that can be, again, part of that cooking. But
Yeah, this is all amenable to gentle body massage. You're going to be getting a lot of massage.
and that's and
You'll
it's
be a
just,
very happy baby.
As far as like the flaky skin and everything, is that we've bathed her a little bit with baby wipes, but we haven't done a full-fledged
We did wet washcloths.
wet washcloths too.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, no baby wipes.
Is that basically what this is? Is just or is this common for a baby to flake like this after birth?
In Oregon in the winter, you bet.
Really? Okay.
Our homes are so dry right now.
Yeah.
Humidity's really low inside because of all the heat, and they were bathed in salt water, amniotic fluid that was perfect for their skin, and then we get out into this dry air. It's completely common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was born late with no vernix.
Oh, okay.
So her skin definitely didn't have that extra
Didn't have all that
barrier.
extra protection. She was ready to come out. Yeah.
Well, and unless she's dirty, most doctors will say, not to worry about anything, but you can use olive oil too. Again,
Okay.
things that her body can absorb and use. I'm one not to use coconut oil or things that are higher in fat, but just light olive oil because that's easier, I think, for the skin to absorb, and I think it stays a little more superficial. But you can try it and see if that works.
Okay.
No baby wipes for bathing.
No baby wipes for bathing. Okay.
Washcloth sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even just warm water. I think sometimes just having them in the warm water is better than, I think, if you're using the washcloth to wipe, then you might be exfoliating in a little bit of a way versus just putting water on her.
Yeah, if you've got a poopy that's getting stuck, you can clean that off, but the rest of the body doesn't even need wipes.
Okay.
Or washing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the water, running water over.
Most babies like a warm bath. Now that the cord's off,
Yeah.
give it a couple more days to let that totally dry up, and then you can do baths.
But
if
just
you want
water.
to. Yeah, just nice warm water.
Okay.
That filtered water you have that's so good.
Yeah. Right.
Because that's really all that is, right?
Yeah, that's just normal. Totally normal.
Do you like your massage? Some days and... Yeah. Yeah. Her tongue's coming out more.
Yeah, it's definitely coming out more.
Right.
Yep. So the reasons you absolutely need a tongue tie revision is if, one, it's obviously a tongue tie and it's very tight, but it's preventing adequate breastfeeding. So your baby's not thriving, your baby's not getting enough milk, it's interfering with a successful latch. You've already got a successful latch, which is amazing, and adequate transfer. So there's no rush. Things may change, you may choose to do it at some point, and my hunch is if you keep massaging, you may not need it at all.
Would there be any other benefits to getting it released, like mouth growth, tooth health, chiropractic need in the future, braces?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I think it depends on how it progresses. If you keep doing the massage and it releases even more, I think you'll be fine. You'll certainly be fine with speech.
Yeah, I was gonna ask speech.
Yeah, I don't think speech will be an issue, but you brought up a lot of good points. If it stays really tight, it's still gonna be perhaps affecting things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think what you don't want to do is mess up good feeding.
Right.
And you're just getting it established and it's working well.
Oh, look at that toe.
So give it some more time.
Okay.
That time that I shadowed the ENT in town who does most of the tongue ties, half the babies were, this age to a month or so, and the other half were like 4 to 8 months. It's like there's that other time when you need a really good deep latch to keep milk flow going for moms, and I don't think it was adequate. So their milk supply was dwindling, and the latch just wasn't sustaining a good milk production. So yeah, you can always do it later as well.
Appreciate you both very much.
Well,
Thank you.
that's fun.
Famous
man.
Dr. Palm,
You're welcome.
the famous Dee Dee.
You're welcome.
Here's the proud papa here. We've got a baby that just took over 3 ounces in a feeding, and we're not even 2 weeks old. Some good work.
She's a hungry little baby.
You've been feeding the baby's mama very well.
I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. 8.228. I know we're gonna take the diaper off, but
What?
She already burst.
she just burped.
Oh, yeah.
Well, go ahead and do it.
Again.
She might do another one.
Yeah.